Hi, this is Zach Anderson, and in this video, I'm going to be going over problem number 3 of coding problem set 4, the word game. In this function, we are basically checking if the words that are entered are valid. So at this point, we've written code to generate random hand and display that hand to the user. We can also ask the user for a input and some sort of score. We have not written any code to verify the words that a player is giving and that they obey by the rules of the game, which is what this function is for. So if we head over to the code here, we see that we have our function defined here is valid word. It's going to pass in 3 different parameters, word, hand, and word list, all defined right here. It's important that we do not mutate hand or word list. So initially we make a copy to avoid any sort of mutation. We use 4-letter in word to iterate through all of the letters in the word. And this if statement is checking if the letter exists in the hand or if there are 0 instances of that letter. And if there are, it's going to return false. Otherwise, similarly to the other line, this is going to make sure that our letter values are being updated as we go. And this if statement simply checks if the word exists in the word list. So if it does not exist, it will return false. And if it does exist, it is going to return true, and we can keep going. As I previously stated, we have a code here that will help us test these functions as we go along. So before we implement any functions or do any coding, these tests will return as failure, such as this message here, which says failure, test update hand does not work, so nothing's been implemented. But if your code is correct and everything works, we should be able to scroll down here and get a success message. So if we run this, we can see that for testing get word score, we got success. For update hand, we got success. And for is valid word, we also got success. So that shows us that our functions are being implemented properly and that we can continue to move forward.